Alright, continuing with the full team of pets that all have the same held food. We're increasing the difficulty level a little bit this time and going for an entire team of used lemons. I wasn't sure if used lemons was the best term to apply here, but essentially I want a team where every lemon has taken a hit already. And if you've tried that in the past, maybe giving lemon to manatee, you'll see that after one hit, the lemon starts flashing on and off red to indicate that it only has one hit left. So that's what I'm going to go for. And I was originally doing this challenge prior to starting to record videos where every pet on the team has the same food. But I guess it fits in quite well here. So having tried this a few times, and I'll show some extra clips at the end of my frustrations at this challenge. But I decided to try going for owl plus jerboa and scaling the team up that way because that supports having a pivot slot empty the entire way. And ultimately I want at the very end to find a hedgehog and pill it in the empty slot. Now, I did try a fair few runs where I was trying to do complicated things like have manatee or yak in the team, plus also having leech, and then the leech hits something. I mean, ideally, I would have had porcupine leech so that the leech hits the porcupine, and then the porcupine hits the leech back. But it was just so complicated and overcomplicated, really, and I was just getting destroyed over and over. So I switched things up, tried to simplify. And here you can see I've got Badger going as well because I was also trying to extend the game, and then Weasel for some extra gold to increase the chances of finding all the stuff I need. The Badger didn't really help in the last battle, unfortunately, so we're down to 2 hearts. We have drawn an awful lot of times at this point as well. We don't have a single lemon, although there is the first one, so we're going to give that to the Badger because it might protect against some crocodile shots. I guess you could also attempt this with potato because the same thing applies with potato where it takes a hit and then it starts flashing red. But I think I wanted to start with lemon because I think it's just generally a lot better. The fact that it can tank hits from direct attacks rather than just from snipes means that it does actually have some kind of relevance in the battle. Whereas a lot of the time, potato, if you don't go up against a snipe team, it's going to do absolutely nothing. I mean, it does block splash damage, so maybe eventually I will get around to trying that, but for now, we're just going to go for lemon. And here, I think the lemon's actually going to work out, and we're going to, we tank some damage at the end there and get the win. And the mouse, being able to sell the mouse and then generate the stats with jerboa, it's so good. And you see a lot of jerboa teams these days when it was previously almost a never take for a lot of players. And I've got mongoose as well because if I'm going to have pets that all have a half-used lemon, then I could have the front unit at least having the lemon replaced with coconut or peanut. Classic kind of team that you see all the time these days with woodpecker, wolverine, lynx. But I think we're going to eke out the draw, yep. And that just gives us more time to get things set up. It just means that we could be in danger of facing stronger opponents the longer the game goes. But we'll continue to stack up buffs with our jerboa. And the fact that we get it for free, we don't just get it for free, we're recovering 2 gold every time we sell the mouse. It makes such a difference because we need to spend that gold looking for lemon. And then eventually we're also going to need to find manatee or yak to be the 5th pet in the team. So in the final turn, we really want to have yak or manatee frozen and then also have the lemon frozen in the shop. And that'll mean that we get 1 turn where the whole team will have the half-broken lemon. Because if you then go to a next turn after that, if you draw, for instance, the manatee or yak will then clear the lemon completely. So you would have to find another lemon in the shop and replenish it. So we get level 3 jerboa, and I'm looking for lemon and I guess hedgehog as well. I mean, we are quite far off, but I need to also freeze hedgehog. There were definitely some runs where I got to the end And then I just rolled all my gold away looking for hedgehog, lemon, manatee, because I hadn't frozen them early enough. And I think these days when I've been doing challenges, I've been freezing stuff way earlier than I used to, just making sure that I've got everything locked in that I need on the final turn, and not really worrying too much about the spare shop slots. That opponent is kind of funny because every time I play them, they have a leech peacock, like literally 100% of the time. And okay, I think I'm going to take the mongoose here. So we'll take coconut, yeah. And then we're not really going to bother leveling up the owl. I suppose I could take level 3 badger just to have it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to pass it up there. I'm just looking for hedgehog. There's the hedgehog. And now we also need pill, another lemon, and manatee or yak. So I'm not sure why I passed up the badger and then decided to go for it again. But here I think the coconut does make a difference. And then we're going to be able to get through the remainder of their team. Of course, as soon as you pill the hedgehog, your squad does kind of get downgraded because they suddenly can only block 7 damage each instead of 14. Okay, I do give up on the badger. That makes more sense. And there's the pill. So we'll do it now. Get out of the way. Pill the hedgehog. All the lemons get hit and then they start flashing red. That was another reason I wanted to wait, was because the flashing effect is a little bit annoying, and having it the entire game would have probably been a little bit too much. So we do find another apple. And now we just need to win here and then also find manatee or yak plus lemon on the last turn. Unfortunately, it's lionfish plus T-Rex, although we do end up tying. Of course, once we're on 9 wins, tying is not going to be good enough. There is a lemon, so we can freeze that. But we can't put it onto the manatee or yak until we're on 9 wins. So we'll just keep looking. I could take the stingray there take the sock for a couple of turns, although I would like to replace it with mongoose, and I actually immediately find the mongoose on the next roll, so we're going to go for palm tree instead. And there is manatee. So now we just need to win, get the manatee in, and there's yak as well actually, so I have both options. I'm not sure why I froze them both, because I think manatee is obviously better. Thankfully here the weakness gets replaced by the coconut, and it's opposing jerboa plus owl, which is kind of funny. It's just become such a common sight in custom arena. So now we get the apple, although I should have bought the manatee first, so that was a bit of a blunder. I'm going to take the level 3 badger just because, and then we put the manatee in, we give it the lemon, and then I guess we just buy whatever stat food is available. Although now the badger and the weasel are basically 50-50s. So now it's a 50-50. So the manatee will hit itself now, and we'll have the entire team of used lemons. And we just need to win now. And we get matched with octopus tiger, but it does look like the coconut is... Yeah, we just instant kill the octopus as a result of the coconut. And it's a comfortable finish. Although they do actually have lionfish. So, okay, it wasn't so comfortable in the end, but I'll take it. So, an entire team of one-hit lemons. So here are some of the bonus clips. Here's one where I get to 9. I've already got everything set up. Very similar to last time, except we have dromedary instead of badger. And then I find the yak, but it's too late. And I go into the final battle. It's snipe team removes most of the lemons. And actually their lemon on the octopus saves it. And we end up losing, I think, as a result. Yep. So that was kind of frustrating, but I don't think it would have made any difference. I think if I'd put the yak in, maybe the yak could have tanked a snipe. I guess it depends on the RNG there, but it might have also been a draw. So here's another one where I do actually have the full set again. Same setup with manatee at the last minute. And then we get matched with this team, which has the scumbag triple combo of jellyfish, monkey, and clownfish. But they did actually have the smallest slug there. So they were going for the achievement. and front badger, so that does mitigate a little bit of the stench from that build. And then here's one where I was really trying to be very clever with, I had panther and triceratops, and I just I was nowhere near having the full team of 5 lemons. And then I got matched with someone playing this team, which I'm assuming they copied from Sag's video, which has the double lionfish coming out of the beluga with the pteranodon. But yeah, kind of a unique and fun challenge, so I give it a try yourself and see how you get on. Maybe you can achieve it with potato as well.